You are welcome to Femtech Studio. In today's tutorial, I will show you on how to download the compatible version for Plotagon for your mobile device. Please take note of this. There are various ways of downloading Plotagon, but 99% of those ways might not work for a specific model of your phone. So in today's tutorial, I will show you the best way on how to download a compatible version of Plotagon on your mobile device. First, I want to give the big gratitude and big shout out to Almighty God for keeping both me and you safe to this moment. Happy New Year, everyone. And a shout out to one of my subscribers, Mrs. Emire or Emire Elizabeth. I'm sorry if I did not pronounce your name properly. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your support. Thank you. When I need you most, you stand out to support me. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you guys. Okay, so let's get down to the video. Welcome back. So firstly, what you guys always do is when you want to download Plotagon, you just crank up, go up to should I say your YouTube, not YouTube, to Play Store. So I'll tell you the reason why you should not download Plotagon from this Play Store. The main reason is, like I said, it's a practical class, so let's practicalize it. Plotagon. Okay, so once I click on this, now you want to know the version of Plotagon which is available on Play Store. It's always the latest one. Okay, I think I've clicked on it. Now you need to scroll down. When you scroll down on the about page, okay, yeah, click on it, you will see the latest update of the version, which is version 1.41.3. as at the date I'm recording this video, that is the 3rd of January. Okay, as at this date I'm recording the video. Alright, so you might download this and it works for you, but if you need to do other things by adding up those files, then it might not properly work for you. Okay, so when you try to download from Play Store and your phone says your phone is not compatible with that version, with this version, then you need to follow this step. So let's get started. Now minimize this, open up your Google Chrome or any browsing application. Then on the search button, search for Aptoide. Okay, so you will see the first icon here, so click on it. Now it is a website, okay, and I will tell you the reason why I accept this website. So it's always good for you to have the application installed instead of going to this instead of using the web browser anytime you want to download. Okay, so click on download. That is, a pop-up will appear and ask you to download the app instead of using the web browser directly. So yes, I accept it. Download the app. So you click on download, then it tells you how to install the app. So it's actually loading, trying to download. Yeah, it might pop out this, never do not mind it, just select download anyway. Okay, so while it's downloading, so let's just click on it to see the volume of the size of data. Now, one of the reasons why I accept or I love to use Aptoide is because it provides me the versions of applications, okay, but Play Store only provide you the latest version, while Aptoide provide you the previous versions of software of applications, and including and also the latest version. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I make use of Aptoide. So for those of you that have watched my previous video, you know I make use of Aptoide a lot. Yes, you can also use APK Pure or any application that actually you think that could provide this option as well. Okay, so it's left to you, but if you are new to it, then I bet you follow my step. Okay, so I noticed it started with downloading. Probably that's due to my network, but nevertheless, let us give it time for it to do its thing. Okay, let it download. So just waiting for it, and while it does that, okay, I can just shift this to this side. There's a lot of there is a lot that you guys need to really look at on my YouTube channel, which I have for you. Okay, so there are a lot of things you guys could actually get from my channel. Okay, so I'm just looking at it to see. Okay, so I have a lot you guys can watch on it, and from let me see, from the video I created about this, if I can remember it well. Okay, so I'll explain more about this in this video as well. Okay, you get, sometimes some of you get lost by receiving this issue, so I will tell you what might cause this, and if you want to watch this video, you can as well watch it to get more knowledge about how to fix the issue when you encounter such issue. Or better still, you can as well watch it to get a better view of how to fix it if you encounter such. Okay, so now it's downloaded, so click on it and install. So let's leave it, just hold on to install. Alright, so guys, while it's installing, let me digress a bit and tell you my latest update. Okay, so my latest update, which should be coming up very soon, it's based on should I call it how to advance your career from a Plotagonist to a satisfied 3D modeler. Okay, so yeah, I took a picture of a character that is from Plotagon, then started modeling it like this, then the body, the blocking out of the body to something like this. So once the video is available, I will surely release it out for you guys to watch. Alright, so by now it should have installed, finished. Okay, so select open. So let me minimize this and bring this one back. Okay, so for the first time, so you could just skip this. Okay, so One of the benefits is you don't need to sign up, okay, enough for you to download the softwares, the applications you need. So yeah, on these middle points, just select search, click on search, and type in the application, that is Plotagon. Select enter. Okay, so here you see the first one. Alright, so if you quite agree with me, this was exactly the version we saw on Play Store when we opened it. Okay, now, and that same version, peradventure you installed that same version and it did not work properly, or you're unable to use those files, okay, with the files, you should understand what I'm saying. You're unable to use my files with it, then which you need to get older versions or other versions of Plotagon. So from here we'll click on other versions, so select on it. Now from here, as you can see, so the first one is the latest one as at the time I'm recording this video. Okay, so someone always asks me which of this version is best. Well, you need to give a try, but for my previous experience, I get to know that this version works perfectly on most devices. Okay, peradventure you install this version and it did not work for you, then you need to uninstall it, then go back to a lower version. Like from this, you notice this is higher than this, so you need to go down to something lower, okay, if this version did not work for you. So that means you need to scroll and download this. When you download this and it still did not work for you, then you need to download a lower version, just like that, till you get a version that works for you. Please mind you, once you've installed any of those versions of Plotagon initially, you need to uninstall it, then before you reinstall the new version. Okay, so there are so many versions you can download, but start with this one, like I've said, this one. Okay, so who are these versions compatible for? Yes, compatible for Android users starting from, should I say, 7 down to Android users 10. Okay, for example, when you look at this Android phone I'm using here presently, I want to show you the Android version. You notice this is Android version 10. Okay, so which means that version 1.36.0 is compatible with this. Okay, so once I install it and I found out that it's not compatible, then I can uninstall it and restore a lower version. Now note something, as I'm using the model of this phone is Redmi 9A, you might be using Samsung or any model of the same Android version, and when you install it, you might find out that it does not work properly the way you expect it to work for you. Then at that point you need to uninstall it and restore a lower version. So it's not that, okay, I'm using Android version 10 and the same version of Android you are using is also what I'm using, but it's not working on my own. No, it might differ. Okay, so I'm trying to explain all this so that you guys could understand. So let's click on this one, which I usually download when I want to use Plotagon. Okay, so select install. Now you notice it has not changed, right? So you now select install. So yes, install anyway, install, allow access, because this is the first time. So okay, so allow, then let's give it time to download. Okay, so how from there, like I was saying, there are various versions. So while it's downloading, I can as well digress to what we were discussing about. Okay, just trying to move this to the side and trying to have a better view. Okay, so for this, how to fix, probably you encounter this issue. It might be you encounter issue of such might be of many reasons. Number one, it might be you downloaded the APK but the OBB version of it is not downloaded, okay, or is not installed. You know, for those of you that we make use of APK and OBB files, then you notice when you download those files, you get you need to probably copy and paste those OBB files into the appropriate folders. But do not worry if you do not understand what I'm trying to say. Now, the second thing is probably the version of Plotagon you downloaded is very old, and by doing so, Plotagon may have disconnect that version from their web server, so which means that application is not connecting to the service, so which means you need to uninstall it, okay, and reinstall a more higher version that is higher than that one. All right, so I guess we are still at 5%. So what I would do is, you can as well fast forward this video. I will show you the timeline right away where you can fast forward the video, but if you are really enjoying my company, then you can as well continue to watch the video. Okay, so I'll be explaining more about this. And okay, so if you experience pink screen of death, probably when you are trying to install a version, you experience this, it means that version you installed is not compatible with your device. You need to uninstall it and reinstall a lower or a higher version of that application you've just installed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there are lots to learn, and I actually want to use this medium to tell you guys, you love to create cartoons, okay, but the world is now going beyond human expectations. If you know you actually want to become an animator in the nearest future, then you need to step up your career of modeling. Okay, if you are still with a phone and aiming to get a laptop to start your career in modeling, then I congratulate you. And also, if you have a system or you could have access to a system to model as well, congratulate you. And that is basically why this modeling class is coming up for users that are willing to level up their animation. So you will notice that what we have here is what is being modeled here, right? So I did this, and I'll as well show you how to do it. Now, one of the reasons why I wish you all know how to do it is because you have no limitation on what to do. Your imagination is your limitation when it comes to that level, okay? Because you know, in Plotagon you can only what should I say, you can only do whatever they have programmed. You can run in Plotagon. I don't know if they've added that action, but from my past experience, you can run in Plotagon, you can walk to sit in Plotagon, you can jump. So those things are limitations, okay? But once you learn how to model, texture, animate, and do other things by yourself, then you will actually learn how to model something or such like this and create outstanding characters. Okay, so let me show you one of my projects created for a client. Okay, so let me see, there's a place I actually combine the videos together. So just give me a few minutes. My Fiverr files. Okay, so I would not do the talking, I will just play it so that you can actually listen to it and see what it entails. Okay, so if you love it, then I bet you need to learn how to model. Okay, so let me play it. Welcome to my profile. I'm Femtech, a content creator specialized in 3D modeling. All characters made by me are fully rigged, both body and facial expressions. Also comes with low poly and with clean topologies, which can be used for video production and game animation. I have 8 years of experience, and I know what it entails to create a high quality definition character that best suits your needs. Please do not hesitate to contact me for more information. Alright, so the question here is, do you want to know how to do this? Then if your question is yes, or should I say, do you want to know how to do more than this? Then if your question is yes, then you really need to step up your animation career. Okay, so while it's still downloading, and for those of you that are still listening to me, I have been working tremendously on how to elevate myself in modeling. Okay, and I give God the glory that I've been able to achieve one or two things, though I am still learning it, and I believe no matter how good I am, life is a teacher. We learn every day. Okay, so partly one of the reasons why I have not been creating videos on Plotagon anymore is because I actually love to create videos in 3D modeling, not on Plotagon anymore, but nevertheless I have no option than to bring what I prefer, what I think will help you guys, and with what you guys want, trying to match them together. That is creating Plotagon, Plotagon, trying to switch you guys to Maya. Okay, trying to switch you guys to a 3D software called Maya. Okay, so while it's still downloading, and for those of you that are still watching me, so let me just show you what I've done so far on that model. So let me crank up the software I use for animation. So this is Autodesk Maya. Do not worry, once this class fully commences, you all learn how to go about it. Okay, but I'll be dropping the video very soon. Alright, and if you love it, please, I be expecting all of your feedback. So trying to look at where we are, that is 61%. Okay, so let me do like this. Where is this guy? Okay, so that we can see it. That is 64%. Then okay, so open up what I've been doing. That should be, I think, this. Okay, so it's trying to load. Let's give it some seconds. Alright, so this is, though it's still in the modeling process. Okay, still in the modeling process. As you can see, this is how 3D modelers model. Okay, this is how, let me try to smooth it so that you can see it nice and cool. Alright, so this is it, not done yet. Okay, so this is part of what has been taking my time to not create videos on Plotagon, but trying to see how I can match both Plotagon and what I think you guys will also love, which is Maya, together. So I will call the class Plotagon to Maya. Alright, so we're actually on 86%. So I'm actually looking at it. Okay, so you will learn how to create all this. You will look at how I line them up. All this you will learn them, and very it's an interesting class. Yes, an interesting class which I bet you won't want to miss it. Okay, because if you are trying to become a freelancer, someone that will sit at home, or making a freelancing job your second source of income in 3D modeling, okay, then I suggest you actually crank up your modeling skill, because you never can tell, you might be the next person the big industry will call and try to give you an appointment if you can actually do it. They try, because industry try to hire people that are well known of how to go about the 3D modeling of a thing. Okay, so all those Tom and Jerry's you watch, all those cartoon you watch, they start by modeling them just like this, then do some other things which I will actually show you guys. Okay, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, it's gonna be great for you guys to actually see me Okay, so now back to this. So it says from your security, like this is the first time, so just select settings. So from the settings, so to take you, then just select allow this source. Okay, so from there, say give it time. Yours might not show like this, but whatever it shows, just follow the procedure and select, click on this and select OK. So once that is done, and go back, so it will say install this. Yes, click on install. So you should try to install it again. You should have installed it. So as you can see, so I guess when I click on install, it was installing it. Okay, so not that I actually reinstall it again. Did you get it? So from here, you select open. So let's test this out, if this is really working or not. So you need to allow, very important, select allow. Okay, so this is copying something, the OBB files, into a right folder. So if this did not copy successfully, then there's a problem. Okay, so let's leave it. So you see it's copied successfully, so it is automatic. Now you can see it will load successful, and let's see whether it will pop up or not. So let me minimize this. We are done with this, so it's back to the main content of this. Okay, now yeah, it's working. Some of you might end up probably, okay, the version you installed did not load up, but we've been able to skip that, and I've given you one hint on why you should allow it to load successfully. It's very important. So the next one, you select create video to see whether this version you installed is compatible or not. So select create video. So when you select create video, does give it time to do whatever it does. So select, we want to look at the actors to see if this is working, and sometimes once you click on that, if you see pink screen like this one I showed you, where's that pink screen? I think I showed the pink screen initially. Okay, something like this. If you see something like this when you open, then it's not compatible. Okay, so back to this. So let's select on the actor, and let's select create. Okay, so this is the default. So you see you have those cards, and you need to know what to do in order for you to get this. You can as well purchase this from Play Store, okay, from Plotagon. So create the character. So you notice the skin of the arm is the same with the skin on the face. So this shows that this version is 100% compatible with my device. Alright guys, so that is that about this, and if you have any question, please leave your question in the comment section below. Join me on my Facebook page, which I'll be leaving the link in the description box. Also, I'll join you on Telegram, Instagram, and other social medias. I would love to see you guys there. Please, if you have any question, please leave your question in the comment section below. and I'll do my possible best to attend to those questions as soon as possible. Thank you so much. I remain loyal. I remain your one and lonely Femtech. Signing out.